Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's lesson is 8.2, or LEQ, as you see on the screen, is how do you use measurements to create scale drawings. We have three vocabulary words for today. One of them is rough floor plan, another one is scale drawing, and you need a scale to create these scale drawings. The first thing I'll talk about is the rough floor plan. Rough floor plan is based on estimation. There are no exact measurements in a rough floor plan, but it should be something that represents whatever it is that you're measuring. Right now I'll draw a quick rough floor plan for the room that I am in right now, which is in my basement of my house. So it's kind of an L-shaped room that comes off this way, and I have steps that come down into the basement over here. One thing that you'll see in your journal pages is using the proper symbols to represent windows and doors. I have a door that would be over here. I'll represent that with another color so you can see that on here. That would be representing a door. A window, I have one over here, and I have one over here. Now, rough sketch, you also want to have some dimensions on there. I'm not going to measure my room right now, but I'm going to put my best guess on this. I think this wall over here is about 12 feet from this side to this side. This long side is about 20 feet. This is also about 18 feet, a little shorter to go this way. We'll call this about, I think it's actually about another 12 feet here. And we'll say 7 feet from this dimension to here, and another 7 across the top. So you can see here, this is not measured. This is a rough floor plan of the room in my basement that I'm in right now. Next is going into scale drawings. Scale drawings is based on the same concept that gives us globes. We have a globe that we can take a look at kind of how our continents all fit on the planet. Obviously, it's a lot smaller than the real globe. So the scale drawing is something that lets us reduce it down, and you need a scale to do so. A lot of times you see something like 1 inch equals 500 miles. So that would be a scale which you will need for your scale drawing today. Today, follow the directions in your math journal. You're going to be creating a scale drawing of our classroom. The first thing that you will need is a scale that can fit this on here. I recommend counting the grid in the paper that you have to make sure that you have something that will actually work out on here. I think our classroom is in the neighborhood. It's just over 30 feet in its width. So you want to count your blocks and make sure you have something that matches up. I think a 1 centimeter to 4 feet or a 1 centimeter to 3 feet will work best for you guys. But you are going to be creating a scale drawing using straight edges to show the actual dimensions of the classroom as best you can. After you finish your scale drawing, there's one more mini part to today's lesson, which is a review on multiplying whole numbers by fractions. Now, an example of this is if you had, 7/8 of a pizza, and that was eaten by 5 different people. I know I could eat 7/8 of a pizza. Now, 5 is a whole number, so I've told you before, with a whole number you put it over top of a denominator of 1, and now you can multiply 7 times 5 and 8 times 1. This gives you 35/8. This is known as an improper fraction, so don't forget to simplify. You want to look at how many times your 8 fits inside of your numerator 35. I know that 8 fits evenly inside of 35 exactly 4 times. 4 times 8 would give you 32, so there would be a few left over. So I know that this 4 times here is going to represent a whole number in a mixed number. 4 complete times the 8 fits inside of 35. Now remember, I said that that would make only 32. So there would be 3 left over. Those 3 remaining would become your numerator, and denominator stays the same. So 4 3/8 would be your final fraction on that one. Don't forget to simplify. See what you can do in the journal today. Good luck.